All right, here's the good news. I actually saw a movie that might be good. And spoiler alert, I'm not going to say very good, but it's solid good to the point of I'm going to recommend this movie. This film is called Unit 234 or Unit 234. Eric Holmes, when you look at that title, should I call it Unit 234 or Unit 234? What would you say? Because 234 is a number. It's numerical. So
I'll go 234.
okay, so Unit 234. Thank you, Eric Holmes. Here is a plot. Isabelle Fuhrman, you might know her from those orphan movies. I love those orphan movies that she was in, and she's been in other movies. I forgot the name of the other movie that she did a couple of years ago that I really loved when
Was
she's
it?
a rower. She's like a rower. You interviewed a bunch of the people from Shiro's, but she was in another movie before that where she is a rower, and that was just a fantastic film. Anyways, this movie is directed by Andy Tennant. It's written by Derek Steiner. Co-stars along with Furman include Don Johnson and Jack Huston. Jack Huston, you might know him as just for his work in Boardwalk Empire. He recently, last year, made his feature directing debut in a really interesting boxing drama called Day of the Fight. By the way, Eric Holmes, I think you would like that movie, Day of the Fight. But as far as this movie, Unit 234, it centers on a group of criminals. They come to collect the contents of a storage unit. The head of these criminals is Don Johnson. They're looking for this specific unit because this is not a spoiler. This is the first act of the movie. Inside this unit is a man who is half naked. He is in a hospital, not a hospital chair, but he's a hospital table. What operating table? He's on an operating table, and the side of his body, there is a bandage at the side of his body. And it's what is he doing in this storage facility? The storage facility is run by this woman, played by Isabelle Fuhrman. She actually has a house on the premises as well. This is her lifeblood running this storage facility. And when she comes across this unit with that man, she is wondering what the heck is going on. This guy's life is in danger. That man is in that hospital operating table, is played by Jack Huston. He is escaping the clutches of Don Johnson and his fellow criminal flock. And what happens is the rest of the narrative is Jack Huston and Isabelle Fuhrman's characters, they try to escape these criminals all within the storage facility. Not because if they get found, who knows, they all might get killed. Unit 234, Unit 234, however you want to say it, it's in theaters and digital, or theaters and on demand, May 9th. Are you, Eric Holmes, you a huge Don Johnson fan? I'm sure if you see Don Johnson, action thriller, Lionsgate, you might want to see something like that, right?
Yeah, I like it. And by the way, the movie The Novice. I think that's what you're
Do you
talking
remember
about.
The Novice? Did you see The Novice? Or
Did
it
I?
was just me and Bruce probably saw The Novice. She's so good in that movie, Isabel.
There was the good one, and there was the one with Michael Shannon. This was the good
Right,
one.
this is a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, The Novice. I forgot the other. Oh, what was the one with Michael Shannon that we were just?
That one, I know like you and Bruce didn't like, or at least Bruce hated it.
Yeah, the Michael Shannon
thought,
one. Yeah.
I remember thinking it was fine, but it was definitely like a kind of a saccharine made for TV movie kind
Right.
of version of the similar story.
Whereas The Novice is just a first-rate drama/thriller with Isabelle Fuhrman. More of a drama than a thriller, but she's great in that. And she's really good in Unit 234. Okay, because she and Jack Huston, they're trying to outwit Don Johnson and his henchmen throughout the rest of the movie. I didn't put the running time here on Unit 234, and it's probably one of those 80 to 84 minute action thrillers. And it's just
here it's 4 hours long.
No,
it didn't seem like that apparently.
A really tight, I was gonna say action thriller. There are action elements, but that's not the leading star of this movie. The star of the
1 hour 26 minutes.
Thank you, Eric. It's 86 minutes, so it's a very tight little thriller. And if you want to see these two people try to outwit and against all odds against these criminals, Unit 234 is worth a watch. I'm gonna say for most of the movie, you're thinking, okay, this is not this is a 3.5 star type of solid thing that I would recommend. But then there's something that happens in the third act, which I really appreciated, and it bumped up Unit 234 a slight notch. So I'm giving Unit 234 4 stars. I'm not going to say what bumped it up because it's worth it. It's one of those things where I wouldn't mind watching this again. It's in theaters and on demand May 9th. Unit 234 ended up being a really solid movie for me to watch. Isabelle Fuhrman, as always, is very good in this movie, as is Don Johnson and Jack Huston. Those are the stars of the movie, and I really enjoyed. I wish you saw this, Eric, but you had to see other movies. And this is one of those movies that every week, each of us can't see a movie or two, and it just gets away from us. And this is one of the things that I think, Eric, you would have given us high marks as well. Again, 4 stars from me for Unit 234. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. For more movie and television reviews and interviews, please subscribe to my Deepest Dream channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for your support. Take care.